This has been a difficult and stressful time for all of us, not just around this dais, but throughout our community and the world. We've been presented with many challenges, both far away and here at home. Sometimes we need to stop, take a deep breath, and take a moment to rest and listen. Please pray with me. Lord, thank you for instilling in me a deep and abiding faith. It guides me. It sees me through times of trouble. It corrects me when I find myself on the wrong road. I'm not as learned as some, I'm not as churchy as others, but my faith has never come from books or from a building. It was placed in my heart by you, and you've nurtured and grown that flame all my life. It's a faith that drives me. It's instilled passions for doing what's right, and passion to correct what is wrong. Together with that passion, you've also given me reason. Life is a constant oscillation between passion and reason, each reliant on the other. Unchecked passion becomes fanaticism, and passionless reason is bland, directionless. I often reach to you for help, to balance my passion and my reason, and you always provide guidance. Sometimes from those around me who I respect and trust, and other times through serendipitous epiphanies. This week, you gave me a quote from a homegrown philosopher, Max Dupree. I never had the privilege of meeting Mr. Dupree, but he's taught me much over the years. The quote appeared as a Google search result when I thought that I was searching for something else. It read, "The first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is a servant." I've spent a lot of time lately trying to define reality, seeking truth. It isn't easy these days. It probably hasn't been any day. Defining reality is reason over passion. And that's difficult when so much of our own perception of reality is driven by and often blinded by our passions. For years, I've had a second quote taped to my computer monitor so that I can see it every day. It reads, "Everyone has their reasons." It's an abbreviated version of a longer quote from the 1939 movie The Rules of the Game by Jean Renoir. The full quote reads, "You see, in this world, there's one awful thing, and that is that everyone has their reasons." Lord, as leaders, we're trying to define reality. Finding truth and understanding in the world around us is hard enough simply for ourselves. And it's infinitely more complicated by the fact that each of us has our own perception of reality. Each of us has our reasons. Each of us is driven by and can be blinded by our passions. I work hard to remember that in this world, everyone has their reasons. Sometimes I forget, so I ask for grace. Please extend me your grace. Forgive me when I fall short, and give me the strength to extend grace to others. We're all struggling to manage the constant oscillation of our own passions and reasons. Amid the hum, the noise, the cacophony of the oscillation of the passions and reason of those around us. As Max Dupree said, as leaders, our first responsibility is to seek what is real and what is right. It is a search to find the truth, to define reality. In that search, Lord, let me be a servant to those I represent, to those I work with and for and alongside. Let me serve you and the faith you have put in my heart. And let me do as Max Dupree said, to say thank you, to give thanks for the opportunity to lead, to serve, to work, to live out my passions, tempered by reason, and to extend grace to those around me and to myself when I fall short of my and your expectations, because everyone has their reasons. I pray for guidance, always searching for truth, doing my best to serve, and saying thank you. Amen.